Interestingly, Tamim Iqbal has decided to stay with Tuskin. So after playing really nicely and playing some really nice drives to the seamers, Talaka just stood up on that one. Probably just came out the surface a little bit slower. And a relatively simple catch for Mahdi Hassan.
Have a look at how he got himself dismissed. Probably not that full. He was hitting it on the up. And we saw him playing on the up when he picked up a couple of boundaries in that over from Tuskin Ahmed, but he was playing against a spinner. Should have taken a little bit more time. Credit to the bowler. Forced himself to play a false stroke. This is how he set him up in that over for Mahdi Hassan Murad. 3 dots, make that 4, 5. That was the last ball. And then straight, no use of the feet. It just looked very, very casual. Nothing short in the end. And I thought it was not fuller enough for him to play that particular drive. Finds himself in a spot of bother.
Wow. Short from Tuskin Ahmed and put away comfortably. He's gone on to that very, very quickly.
And now Tuskin has gone for 26 and it's only his 3rd over. It was short. Easy. Too easy for the batsman who just come into the crease. You want to see a bowler trying to bowl a short pitch to review, you've got to get it higher enough. Just somewhere around the eye level. Just above the shoulder. Didn't sit up nicely. It was just too easy for the batsman to put it away for a boundary.
Oh, that's very nicely played. It's come out the middle of the bat and unfortunately gone straight to the fielder. Good bit of fielding from Mahdi Hassan.
Once again, a very good piece of timing. Yeah, good feeling, very good feeling. They need to look sharp. They need to really put in a very good effort in the fielding department.
Quick single. That's a very, very good run. Took off immediately and got home comfortably. 6 from the over. 36 for 1. One wicket down. And the score on 36. Similar stage. In fact, at the exact same stage. Bangladesh with 26 for 1. Media Sun Mirage will continue. Gives a bit of width. It's come off a thickish edge, so it won't go through to the boundary. We'll get a couple though. Sri Lanka. He's got to stay away from that offside, Atta. Just the 3 men in the cover ring. Man, it slipped. And none of those men on the boundary, so heavy onside field. He's got to make sure he tries to get the batter to be playing that ball into that onside. That's better. He's got protection there.
It's so very crucial for Mehdi Hasan Miraj to see a right-hander coming in and start well. First a little bit to the right-hander, was a little bit wide, so easy pickings. Just releases the pressure. And if you're getting in a good rhythm and you've picked up a first wicket already, it's of mighty importance that you start to be a little bit more consistent in terms of line and length. No easy runs given away. Make life difficult for the batsman to score runs. That's nicely played down the ground. It's also will be important to see whether Tamim Iqbal will be looking to bring on someone from the other end, because Taskin Ahmed has been expensive. 27 runs he's gone for in the 3 overs that he has bowled, and they've got a number of options. The Bangladesh have gone on with 3 seamers, so they have an option of Mustafizur Rahman and Mohammad Saifuddin. The Shakib Al Hasan are also there. We have to wait and see what Tamim Iqbal is thinking at the moment.
Oh, that's well bowled. Looking to come down on the ground, get to the pitch of the ball. He saw him, did Mehdi Hasan, and just pulled the length back. Into the 7th over, 40 for 1.
Decent enough start by the Sri Lankans. Lost a wicket, but going at a good run rate, 5.71. Shankar and Pereira, skipper, building up that partnership after the departure of Gunatilaka. Gotten bowled. Mustafizur Rahman, the left-arm fast medium, into his 65th match. 118 wickets. Decent economy rate. He might fancy his chances on this track. Spinner's got it to grip a bit. Use his cut as well. Just a loosener. Tucked away for a single. Comfortable one. Good afternoon, Roshan.
Come on, boy, come on!
Is it evening or afternoon? I think it's evening.
Still afternoon.
Okay.
The sun has not gone down.
All right. Okay.
Don't be so choosy.
No, it's all right. Just inquiring, being polite. Either way, good afternoon, good evening, Shamim. Yeah, it's been a good battle so far. The way the Sri Lankan openers look to take on the Bangladesh bowling. And Mehdi Hasan has been absolutely good the way he's bowled and the way he's bowled that off-stump line.
It's been impressive. Good to have you back. We're sharing the microphone a few days back in Kandy in Sri Lanka. Really good time.
Yeah, it was nice. Going through the normal health controls and regulations.
Yeah, it's very, very strict measures. But you need that in these difficult times. Now that got back in, pitching outside the line of the leg stump. Got a little excited. Maybe the batsman thought he missed out.
I think Mustafiz's strength is the way he mixes it up. Now that with hardly a change of action, a good 20 k's down, completely deceived Pathum Nissanka. That's his speciality, Mustafiz. Just able to do that. Crank it up a bit as well.
Well, he's gone for a big one. It's gone straight to hand. Well, a shot that was uncalled for at this stage of the game, and another strike. He's going to be a little disappointed, Nissanka, but it's the guile of Mustafiz Rahman getting the wicket.
Well, I think little disappointment is an understatement. It's important, it was imperative that he carried on. Partnerships are important. But Pathum Nissanka looking to play shots. In the end, just holding out to the man at mid-wicket. That's pretty unfortunate for Sri Lanka. Gone for 8. It's 41 for 2.
New batsman in. Well, the Sri Lankans losing the second wicket. Brings in Kusal Mendes. Vastly experienced into his 77th match. Over 2,000 runs. Good strike rate. Couple of hundreds in the kitty for him. He'll need to bring all his experience to bear because they are in a bit of a rut at the moment. The Sri Lankans having lost a couple of wickets early. That's why he's there.
This is Pathum Nissanka, really never really got the middle of the bat or the meaty part of the bat. But this little phase is going to be a big important stage of the game. Simply because these are two of the most experienced Sri Lankan batsmen, captain and vice captain. And this is where Sri Lanka need a partnership. Another look, looking to play that pull shot. Touch fuller. And really found the man at mid-wicket. Really didn't get that height to go over mid-wicket. He was not really pulling. He was looking to try and just flick it, go over mid-wicket, though it was attempted with a horizontal bat. But yeah, this is now repair time for Sri Lanka. They need to repair. It's a very good over. It's 41 for 2.
Mohammad Saifuddin is the change. Right on medium fast. 25th match for him. Very good all-rounder. Best of 4 for 41. Big crouch before it goes off. And it's short, and that's good work from the keeper. Chase on here. Difficult. Mushfiqur Rahim to got a bit of glove, maybe. Just wait and see. And he parried it away.
Remember Saifuddin in one of the BPLs, and he looked very impressive. I think it was at Bangabandhu year, Bangabandhu BPL. And he was absolutely impressive.
Ajmal Hassan, the president of the board. Must be pretty happy with what's transpired so far. His wife was alongside him. A lot of work to be done by the Casals. There won't be too much pace on offer from Saifuddin.
Well, he must be worried or thinking about the 2 wickets lost. Ran Flower, Sri Lanka's batting coach. He had the chance of working with some of these youngsters. Mickey Arthur, generally a very excitable kind of person. Nice stride out for Kusal Mendes. He's been out of international cricket for a while. He's been under a bit of pressure. And when given the opportunity to redeem himself in the white ball side, elevated to the vice captaincy, so that extra load on his shoulders.
Oh, induced the edge there. Little tentative push. That's why the hands on head for Saifuddin. He'll be pretty happy with that. Suppose you can call it a bit of a moral victory for the bowler. And getting an edge will seem pretty relaxed lot at the moment. Young Sri Lankan Thai bunch of cricketers who have got to prove their worth. The selectors, we've talked about it with other commentators, have thought about plans for the future. Oh, checked a shot, could have gone the other way and the bowler could have got it. He slipped anyway.
But I still feel that this pitch is starting to stop a little bit. It's also gripping. Interesting, if you did see, I think we did see it earlier on. It wasn't certainly a cutter, it was 131, so that's the normal pace. But just didn't come on. Just playing a touch early. We've seen the minor explosions, we've seen a little bit of grip.
Just an opportunity there to get to the other side after being unsure with the previous shot. Always good to rotate the strike at the same time. Gives you a little bit of space to think about it. 9 overs done, 44 for 2. Mustafizur Rahman bowls it short, but even then that sort of, the batsman got a little excited. Oh, what a lovely looking shot that is. Sun setting here, get a little cooler, the natural light going down, the floodlights up, artificial lights in action. It will brighten up. This is period of play during the twilight area when maybe a little difficult to side the ball, but with all those powerful floodlights, I don't think it's going to be much of a worry. Good ball once again, just jacked back in.
He's mixing it up. The first delivery He was attempting that square cut. It's an indication the ball's not coming on. Could have easily played on to his stumps, and this one, the follow-up delivery, has taken a lot of pace off the ball. So this is good thinking by Mustafiz. Vastly experienced. That's hit through extra cover. A bit of pace there. And when it's in that region, you can still trust yourself to play drives. And Kusal Perera on that occasion really pouncing on it.
Very, very well executed shot. After the little bit of pressure that was built in the previous two deliveries, but look at this. It's just behind that, playing through the line, playing through the covers. And a pressure release shot. This is excellent from Perera. A lot of pressure being the leader, and then an appeal. Did he get a better bat on that? We'll wait and see if there's a signal from the umpire. There's interest from Mustafizur Rahman. The leg bye has been signalled.
That's the angle. From that angle over the wicket, just sliding down the leg side.
He does vary his pace very nicely, does Mustafizur Rahman. 130, and then he slowed it down, the second one. Second ball was the slower ball. Just a tuck round attempt. It's interesting to see the first couple of deliveries. What's he coming up with next? Touches it up. Plays it with the open face of the bat. No runs to finish over number 10. 49 for 2. .49 for 2. It's a long way to go. This next phase of the power play indicated there by Mustafizur Rahman. It's been impressive that umpire, all his decisions have been good. Perera on strike. And when you pitch it short and you pitch it on the legs, it's going to be easy opportunities to pick the runs.
The 50 is up for Sri Lanka. They've lost 2 wickets. Will Danushka Gunatilaka succumb to Mehidy Hasan Miraj? Was tossed up, it was almost underneath his eyes.
In 2 minds. Look at his eyes there. A little surprised with that. What transpired in the power play? Have a look at those highlights. There were some attacking bold strokes early on, and delight to watch. They didn't hang about. They just carried on right from the bird go. Some lovely looking shot, left touches, angled bat, till the problem with the first wicket. That was Mehidy Hasan Miraj. Maybe just didn't harm it enough. Played the shot touch too early. Had to pay the price. going in 4.76 at the moment. Required run rate up to 5.27, but this is definitely under control. Nothing to be worried about. Need these two experienced batters for Sri Lanka to ease their way into the innings and get closer and closer to the target. Very crucial partnership. Short couldn't get all of it, not really timing it.
Danushka Gunatilaka, look at his dismissal. Just tossed up, almost underneath his eyes. Just stood up as he played it. But look at Kusal Mendes, so different. Kusal Perera rather. Same spot, but he was leaning into it a little bit more. I thought Gunatilaka's mistake there was he stood up as he played that shot. Almost the same length Kusal Perera was leaning. So it tells you that he covered the little, whatever grip it had, whatever turn it had, but in Danushka's case, it definitely gripped.
Game just comfortably tucked away. 3 runs coming from that over. Sri Lanka move on to 52 for 2.